It's tempting to think of Cyberpunk 2077 as just a game about cyberware and street cred, zeroing gonks and corpo sabotage. But beneath the neon-soaked violence and digital highs, there is a beating heart, philosophical, fractured, and unrelenting. Night City isn't just a dystopia, it's a philosophical theatre, an experiment in what happens when the scaffolding of human meaning collapses under the weight of tech, capital, and existential decay. It is a city at war with itself, shaped by three colliding philosophies: neo-Luddism, nihilism, and techno-humanism. A trinity, not of unity, but of fracture. Let us walk those fault lines. There is something tragically human in the Luddite instinct, to recoil from the machine, not out of ignorance, but out of grief. In Night City, Neo-Luddites do not yearn for a pastoral return to nature. They want to kill the present, to reclaim the ghost of a future that never came. Rooted in historical terror, the original Luddites of 18th century England smashed the looms that automated them into poverty. Their Night City descendants wield Molotovs instead of hammers. Their war is not against progress, but against a particular lie of progress. The promise that cyberware, bioware, or artificial intelligence will make us whole. To be a Luddite in Night City is not to be anti-tool, but anti-dehumanization. They see the chrome-covered husks of ex-mercs, the burnt-out wrecks of cyberpsychosis, the techno-waste bleeding into the groundwater, and they do not call it future. They call it heresy. Ironically, many Luddites in Night City use bioware to fight their war. This contradiction is not lost on them. To them, utility is permissible, worship is not. Where corpos baptize you in chrome and call it salvation, the Luddites will answer with blood. Are they hypocrites, fanatics, martyrs? Perhaps. But in a city where the body is currency and humanity is optional, theirs is a rebellion against forgetting what it meant to feel pain. Nihilism in Night City is not a fashion choice, it's an atmospheric condition. You breathe it in with every neon sigh, every alley full of joy girls strung out on black market firmware. It is what happens when the soul dies, but the body keeps getting upgrades. The nihilists of Night City go beyond the Luddites' despair. They no longer believe the species is salvageable. They see humanity as a failed experiment, ruled by corpo gods, ruled by machines, ruled by desire itself. And so they embrace the void, not in theory, in praxis. Some bomb Arasaka, others stage live-stream suicides for braindance, turning death into the last honest act. For them, death is a form of authorship, a way to reclaim the narrative in a world where every other act is scripted by someone else's algorithm. Their beliefs are not disorganized madness. They have tenets paradoxically elegant. Humans cannot comprehend the world they've built. Nothing is sacred, because we have killed everything sacred. The only freedom left is to step outside the simulation entirely. It's tempting to dismiss them as edgelords with explosives, but that would be a mistake. Nihilists are what happens when belief dies, and no new myth rises to replace it. They are the shadow that follows every promise the corpos make. Where Luddites seek a restoration, nihilists offer only rupture. And yet, not everyone in Night City is trying to flee the future. Some run into it, eyes wide, cyberware humming, minds on fire. Techno-humanists are the dreamers, the synthesists, the believers in a better kind of post-human. For them, the cybernetic is not a desecration of the body, but its next chapter. They speak of stages: the body, the mind, technology, the fugue, and rebirth. Unlike the corpo propaganda machine, which sells augmentation as a product line, the techno-humanists see it as a spiritual metamorphosis. Integration, not consumption. Transcendence, not transaction. Their faith is not naive. They know the risks. They understand that the fugue, the breakdown between man and machine, is already underway. Some believe we are stuck in this stage. Others claim the next has already begun. But all techno-humanists share a belief that the human project is unfinished, that our destiny is not behind us in the ashes of old Earth, but ahead, in what we might become when we finally resolve the rift between flesh and signal. Their vision is the only one that ends in hope. So what does Cyberpunk 2077 ask of us, really? It does not pretend to offer answers. Night City is not a morality tale. It is a mirror. A mirror warped, yes, but a mirror nonetheless. The Luddites warn us of forgetting our limits. The nihilists warn us of forgetting our meaning. The techno-humanists dare us to imagine more. Each path is flawed, each incomplete. But together, they form the philosophical architecture of the cyberpunk condition. To live in Night City is to ask yourself, moment by moment, what am I becoming, and who profits from it? Is your Chrome freedom, or is it a leash? Or your clicks and likes an act of expression, or just another data point in some corpo's model? You don't have to be a philosopher to feel the weight of these questions. You just have to open your eyes, Choom. In Night City, reality is optional, but philosophy, that's the operating system beneath the chrome and flesh. Whether you smash the system, escape it, or try to evolve it, you're still making a choice. And maybe that's the most human thing left. Thank you for chipping in.